We proceed miscellaneous exercise on chapter 6 and the question number is 18. Show that height of the cylinder of greatest volume. Height of the cylinder of greatest volume. We have to show that the cylinder has greatest volume and cylinder is described in a right circular cone of height h. Cylinder is described in a right circular cone of height h and the semi-vertical angle of cone is alpha. So the height of the cylinder is 1/3 that of the cone. We have to prove that height of the cylinder is 1/3 of the cone and the greatest volume. The volume we have to show greatest, maximum. The greatest volume is 4/27 pi h cube and tan square alpha. So there is a right circular cone. And in a right circular cone, a cylinder is inscribed. Cylinder is inscribed in a right circular cone. This is the height of the cone. A, B, C, name it B, and this point is E. So the height of the cylinder is given, height of the cone AE is h. We have given the height of the cone AE equals to h. We have given the height of the cone AE equals to h and semi-vertical angle is alpha. Let the radius of the cylinder be x. The radius of the cylinder is taken x. Then what would be the height of the cylinder? So the height of the cylinder DE can be written as AE minus AD. Height of the cylinder DE is written as AE minus AD and from right triangle ADF we will find the value of cot alpha. So cot alpha is base upon perpendicular. Cot alpha is base upon perpendicular. Base is AD and perpendicular is BF. AD upon the value of BF. BF is the radius of the cylinder which we have supposed x. So we get the value of AD. AD equals to x cot alpha. We get the value of AD in terms of cot alpha. AD equals to x cot alpha. So from first, the value of DE and DE is the height of the cylinder. AE minus AD. The value of AE, height of the cone was given h and AD is H cot alpha. So the height of the cylinder DE is equals to H minus X cot alpha. Now volume of cylinder. Formula for volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder equals to pi r square h. R means radius of the cylinder, x square, and height of the cylinder is dE. So the volume comes to be pi x square, and put the value of dE. dE is h minus x cot alpha. The value of dE is h minus x cot alpha. Remove the bracket. Pi x square h minus pi x cube cot alpha. Now h was given, height of the cone was given. It means alpha was also given. It means the variable is x. So we will have to differentiate with respect to x. Second number equation. So find dV by dx. Differentiation of x square is 2x. So 2 pi x into h, and h is the constant term, minus differentiation of x cube, pi cot alpha is the constant. So 3x square and pi cot alpha. This is the differentiation of x cube. Now for maximum or minimum. For maximum or minimum, dV by dx equals to 0. This implies 2 pi x h minus 3 pi x square cot alpha equals to 0. We make differentiation dV by dx equals to 0. Then 2 pi x h equals to 3 pi x square and cot alpha. Pi and pi cancelled, 1 times x gets cancelled, and we get the value of x. So x equals to 2h upon 3 cot alpha. The value of x comes to be 2h upon 3 cot alpha. Now for finding whether the value is, volume is maximum or minimum, we will have to differentiate again. So d2v by dx square equals to differentiation of x is 1. So 2 pi h minus differentiation of x square is 2x. So minus 6x. 6x pi cot alpha. 6x pi cot alpha. Now d2v by dx square. d2v by dx square at x at a given point. At a given point means at x equals to 2h upon 3 cot alpha. So 2 pi h minus 6 pi cot alpha, and we put the value of x. X equals to 2h by 3 cot alpha. So 3 into 2, 6 cot alpha cancel, and we get 2 pi h minus 2 into 2, 4 pi h. which is minus of 2 pi h and which is less than 0. So it has been proved that volume is maximum. Maximum means greatest. The cylinder has greatest volume. Now we have to find that the volume of the cylinder is 4 by 27 pi h cube tan square alpha. So put the value of x in equation number second. Put the value of x in equation number second. So from equation number second, we take common. V equals to pi x square is common. Pi x square. And this h minus x cot alpha. So the value of x is 2h upon 3 cot alpha, and x square means 4h square upon 9 cot square alpha, and h minus x, the value of x is 2h by 3 cot alpha into cot alpha. Cot alpha cancelled and we get 4 pi h square upon 9 cot square alpha, and by taking LCM 3h minus 2h we get h by 3. So it comes 4 by 9 into 3, 27. 4 by 27 and pi h square into h cube, and 1 by cot square alpha is written as tan square alpha. So the volume is, greatest volume is 4 by 27 pi h cube and tan square alpha. Now we have to show that the height of the cylinder is 1/3 of the height of the core. Height of the cylinder is 1/3 of the height of the core. So the height of the cylinder is d equals to h minus x cot alpha. And the value of x is 2h by 3 cot alpha into cot alpha. Cot alpha and cot alpha gets cancelled, and it comes 3h minus 2h, h by 3. So dE is the height of the cylinder. We have supposed in our question dE was the height of the cylinder. So height of the cylinder comes to be h by 3. So firstly we have proved that the volume is greatest. Then we have proved that the greatest volume is 4 by 27 pi h cube tan square alpha, and then we proved that height of the cylinder is 1/3 of the height of the core. Now we discuss question number 19. Question number 19. A cylindrical tank of radius 10 meter. A cylindrical tank of radius 10 meter. We are given the cylindrical tank and its radius is 10 meter, is being filled with wheat. Is being filled with wheat. Cylindrical tank is being filled with wheat at the rate of 340 cubic meter per hour. At the rate of the rate of 340 meter cube. 340 cubic meter per hour. Meter cube per hour. So then the depth of wheat is increasing. Then at what rate depth of wheat? At what rate depth of wheat is increasing? We have to find the rate at which the depth of the wheat in a cylinder is increasing. So we have given the radius of the cylinder R equals to 10 meter and 314 meter cube per hour. This is the dV by dt is given. 314 meter cube per hour. And we have to find at what rate depth of wheat is increasing. Means dH by dt we have to calculate. At which rate height, depth means height, is increasing. So write down the formula of volume of cylinder. Pi r square h and differentiate it with respect to t. So dV by dt equals to pi r square and dH by dt. The value of dV by dt 314. The value of pi is 3.14. The radius is 10. So 10 into 10 and into dH by dt. So decimal removed comes 100. 314 cancel and we get dH by dt equals to 1 meter per hour. The depth of the wheat is increasing at the rate of 1 meter per hour. So the correct option is A. A is the correct option. Now we discuss 20 number question. Already we have done. Now we discuss question number 21. Question number 21. The line y equals to mx plus 1. The line y equals to mx plus 1 is a tangent to the curve. Is a tangent to the curve y square equals to 4x. Y equals to mx plus 1 is a tangent to the curve. Y square equals to 4x. If then the value of m, then the value of m, we have to calculate the value of m, and in question it is given that the line y equals to mx plus 1 is a tangent to the curve y square equals to 4x. This is the equation of tangent on the curve y square equals to 4x. So we have given the tangent, equation of tangent y equals to mx plus 1, and the curve is given y square equals to 4x. We differentiate and find dy by dx. So differentiation of y square is 2y, and dy by dx equals to differentiation of 4x is 4, and we get dy by dx equals to 4 upon 2 pi, which is 2 by y. This is the value of dy by dx. Now suppose x1 y1 is any point on this curve. So we find dy by dx at x1 comma y. So this is 2 by y. At the place of y, we write y1. Now the formula for equation of tangent. Equation of tangent. So y minus y1 equals to dy by dx at x1 y1, 2 by y1, and x minus x1. Remove the bracket. Y minus y1 equals to 2x by y1 and minus 2x1 by y. So we get y equals to 2x by y1. This will go on right side, becomes plus y1 and minus 2x1 by y minus 2x1 by y1. So this is the equation of tangent. Now we compare this equation. This is the equation of tangent, and also the equation of tangent is given. Y equals to mx plus 1. So compare both the equations. Compare the above equations. Compare the above equations. At the place of y, in both the equations there is y, and the coefficient of x, here 2 by y1, here coefficient of x is m. So m equals to 2x by y1 and 2x by y, and the value of c, this is the form y equals to mx plus c, and the value of c is y equals to mx plus c, the value of, and here the value of c is y1 minus 2x1 by y1, so we can write 1 equals to y1 minus 2x1 upon y. And we solve this equation. So by cross multiplication, y1 equals to y1 square minus 2x. y1 equals to y1 square minus of 2x1 means y1 we can also write y1 square minus 2x1 equals to y1, and also the point x1 y1, the point x1 y1 lies on the curve. We can also write in this way y1 square equals to y1 plus 2x1. Since x1 y1, since x1 y1, p x1 y, point x1 y1 also lies on curve. So we put the value x1 y1 in the curve. So we get y1 square equals to 4x1. The value of y1 square equals to 4 times of x1, and x1 comes to be y1 square by 4. x1 comes to be y1 square upon 4. Name it third number equation. Then put the value of x1 in equation number 3. So from 3, y1 square equals to y1 plus 2. The value of x1 is y1 square by 4. 2 into 2, 4, and y1 square equals to, taking LCM. So taking LCM, so we get 2y1 and plus y1 square upon 2. 2y1 plus y1 square upon 2, and by cross multiplication we get 2y1 square equals to 2y1 plus y1 square, and this y1 square will come on left side, becomes negative. So 2y1 square minus y1 square, we get y1 square equals to 2y1, and taking y1 as common we get y1 minus 2 equals to 0. So we get y1 equals to 0, and also the value of y1 equals to 2. We get two values of y1. y1 equals to 0 and y1 equals to 2. Now we find the value of x1. So the value of x1, the value of x1 is y1 square by 4. The value of x1 is y1 square by 4. Name it 4 number equation. So at y1 equals to 0, the value of x1 also comes to be 0, and at y1 equals to 2, the value of x1 comes to be 1. So the point comes to be 1, 2. The point comes to be 1, 2. x1 and y is 1, 2. Now the value of slope, the value of slope was m equals to 2x by y1. The value of slope m was equals to 2 by y1. Y equals to mx plus c. So the value of m is 2 by y1. Y equals to mx plus c. The value of m is 2 by y1. So from fifth number equation, from fifth we get m equals to 2 by y1. The value of y1 is 2. So slope comes to be m equals to 1. And in the question we had to find the value of m. So the value of m comes to be 1. This is the slope. M1 equals to 2. 1.